See, that's why you need to be stacking your money.
I think like decent. It costs like 800, like 800, and it's like $1 every 2 weeks.
So I want to go live on Instagram because don't nobody be doing nothing on Instagram.
Only for hours. Only hours, probably like 550. Which is still good.
Instagram don't be doing nothing. Let me get a URL. Oh my God, pick him up his nails. I heard my dog nails. Somebody come clip his nails. Because you just came home. He happy. He happy. Fat home. He be all sad without you. He be sad without Fatsy, y'all. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm getting dry eyes. I really need to stop wearing my contacts. I never take my contacts out. I know that's so bad, but I don't. Hey, Robin. Hey, everyone. Hi. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? We just finished our tier 3 graduation. You guys, can you believe I did tier 1, tier 2, tier 3? I'm literally going to sleep for like 4 days straight. I am. I got one more client I need to do tonight. And then after that, I'm going to sleep for 4 days straight. And I want to sleep for 4 days straight and then prepare myself for 4th of July next week, which I'm so excited. I love parties. Okay. I love talking to the people. But I don't know. I was guided to do, I'm not going to be on here long. I know I always say that. But I was guided to do a Starseed. We're going to do a Starseed Galactic message today. Okay. So that's what we're going to do today. All right. Hi, everyone. Hope everybody's feeling well and doing amazing. Okay. I can't even sleep for 4 days. I got a class Friday and Saturday. I got a master healing class on Friday, and Saturday is our divination class. Why did I do that right after graduation? I don't know. I wasn't thinking. All right, but we got 2 classes. I am feeling good today. Thank you for the gifts. All right, let's see what's popping. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides that are heaven. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides of the highest white light. Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for this day. Lord God, I come before your throne with thanksgiving, honor, praise, and glory. I thank you so much for this day. Thank you for giving me the strength. Thank you for the completion of tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. An entire year, Lord God, I have been dedicated and showed up every week to enrich, enlighten, and encourage students to become leaders. I thank you so much for giving me that calling, that mission, and that purpose as a teacher and a leader. I thank you so much for each and every person that is watching this live. Lord God, I ask that you fill their minds, their hearts, and their spirits with the word of from your throne. I ask that the message that you have bestowed upon me tonight that comes through me, may it touch each and every soul that is watching this live today. I call on your highest and highest of angels, of Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Raphael. Lord God, I ask that you fill their spirits in this room tonight. I ask that you, Archangel Michael, stand on guard with protecting against any interferences, any negative energies. I ask that Archangel Raphael, if someone in here needs healing in their heart, their mind, body, and spirit, Lord God, I ask that you fill them with healing emerald balm. I ask that Archangel Gabriel govern my voice and my communication and my mind. I ask that Archangel Metatron, keeper of the scrolls, keeper of the throne, I ask that you govern my mind and my voice for a message that is divine and heavenly from the throne and kingdom of God only. We thank you again so much for this night. May this message be full, enriched, and thorough in clarity. Amen. Ashe. Okay. All right, let's get it popping. Let's see what we got. Okay. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Okay. Answer the calling. What is your soul calling you to do? Okay. Thank you. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Some of you are still not answering your calling. Okay, yeah, look, lifting the veil. Lifting the veil, question everything, anything unaligned must go. So somebody here could be going through some type of like awakening. You could be studying yourself, studying your energy in regards to your signature blueprint. What are you here to do? What purpose do you want to do? You could be coming up with creative ideas and messages. There's a shift happening and it feels good. It feels like a really good shift. It could feel quiet, but it still feels like yeah, there's a shift happening. Period. I love this. Deep cellular healing. Artorias. Any Artorians here? Artorias energy, physical and emotional healing. So your body, your soul is going through physical and emotional healing at this time. Lost land, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. And look at this. This is the land of Atlantis. And this is what I'm going to be teaching July the 9th, where I tell you guys, I am so super excited to be teaching this class. I think this is going to probably blow the water of tier one, two, and three out the water. I just think it is. The reason is because I find it's like this 6 week timeline class. I literally figure out the code as to why we've been going through so much spiritually. And this is literally a picture of Atlantis. It says lost land. You have soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. And in that, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to pull your lost gifts, your lost codes from all of these different timelines. And I literally activated 3 of my water codes from the Lumerian timeline yesterday. And I just felt the shifts and everything like that. I just let it go through me. Like it just felt like this warm sensation and it's this smoothest sensation that went through me. It was so beautiful. The golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocent, and you have rare gifts. So somebody has rare gifts, lost gifts, souls gifts, deep cellular healing going on here. You got a call in here. The ever unfolding rose cracked open is happening for you, not to you. Baby steps. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. And Lumerian. And this is exactly the timeline that I worked on yesterday was the Lumerian timeline, okay? So this was the exact timeline. I actually had made a post about it. You're creating heaven on earth is happening. Okay, Earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. And Minnetonka. Look at that. These are the 2 timelines I worked with yesterday. It says I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destined life. I'm telling you, y'all, it's so freaking like when I tell you I had the biggest aha moment, I was like, that's why we've been going through all this spiritual warfare and all of this stuff for the last 5 years. This is why they don't want us to have our gifts. This is why they don't want us to understand our soul blueprint and our codes. This is why they've been up against us so much. And I finally figured it out. Once you study the original timeline, the Men in Talking timeline, once you realize that you're the original light worker, and this is exactly how these people look. This is exactly how they actually look. Like they have feet, like skelly looking feet. Like their feet don't look like ours, it's a little different. But the Minnetonka timeline got destroyed by the Orion War. And then they came here to Earth, and then that's when they had Lumerian. These were timelines that were very much like free, pure, very much unconditional love, emotions. It's like they ran off of this strong, strong, divine feminine energy, right? There was really no patriarchal system. Like exchange was all about energy exchange. It wasn't about coin and currency and all of that stuff like that and hustle and bustle. It was more of like a heaven type of feeling. And then Lumerian fell, right? Lumerian fell by the flood, and then here come Atlanteans came in, and when Atlanteans come in, that's when the patriarchal system came in. But the minute talking in Lumerian, these are the two timelines I was working on yesterday. I retrieved codes. I activated 3 emotional codes that I had yesterday. Yeah, three, they weren't emotional codes, they were water codes. I'm sorry, water codes. So in the class, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to activate your water and things of that sort. And you know what's crazy, y'all? Because it's like all making sense, right? And if I could just talk to y'all for a second, right? It's like literally making all sense because every time, remember I taught y'all how to like literally cleanse your energy and cut cords in the shower? That's a water code. That's a water activation. I didn't even know it. Like you could be somebody that love the shower, love baths, you love being around water, you love the beach, you just love water. And that's me. I love water. Like that was one thing that I was like feeling like I was longer from home, longer for home because I don't have water in Texas. There's not a lot of beaches here. And I would literally, I found a huge lake, Lake Arlington. I would literally go to that lake every day, y'all. I live not too far from it, and I would go to that lake every day and sit at that lake and just watch the water. Like just sit there and look at the water in my car. I'm talking about 2 hours just sitting there and looking at the water. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't understand like how all of that was coming in for healing. And it's even making sense now. Like when I'm watching readers, like when I watch readers and I pick up on the timelines that they're reading, because they're reading a timeline. It's just which timeline are they reading? Are they reading shadow timeline, dark timelines, right? And so it was like that. I'm like, that this all makes sense. And this is exactly why I had to come here in this lifetime to work on healing my emotional plane of existence. Then I was like, okay, I started getting into the Atlantis timeline. And when you look at the Atlantis timeline, that's when the patriarchal system came in along with the Egyptian. But the Atlantis timeline was all about the technology of our gifts, right? It was like, oh, we know how to open up stargates. You know what I'm saying? We know how to create portals. We know how to work with the technology and move this and move that and do that, right? So it was like we was understanding more of our power, and Atlantis was all about like control and power. And, that's when the high priestess and things of that sort came, high priests and priestesses came into effect. And it was like, dad, they started to like have a ego. That's when the ego started to form. They started to have an ego. With the Lumerian and Minnetonka timeline, there wasn't any ego. And then the Egyptian timeline came in, and we're going to go over like the portals and stargates and stuff like that. And that was so freaking mind blowing as well too. Even the Christ timeline, like there was never supposed to be religion. Religion was really literally man-made. It was never supposed to be religion. It was supposed to be the Christ and Sophia frequency. It was supposed to be in Christ's teachings. It was supposed to have been understanding forgiveness, the heart. It was understanding the heart and the center of the heart. That was what the Christ era was all about. We took it. It's like we took every timeline besides the Minnetonka and Lumerian timeline. We took every timeline after that, and we created distortion. We created ego. We created power control. Hey, Justice, we created all of that, and it was like that's where we begin to fall. That's where we begin to like lose ourselves more and more as a people. Like if you look at it, like even back to the early Christ age of the Christ and Sophia age, right? We lost ourselves even from that. We're in the age of Aquarius now, and now it's like, how do we adjust? How do we adjust? How do we get off of survival mode and adjust now to this new frequency that has been ushered in? And it's like we got hit with all 6 of those timelines at one time. So it's like your soul feel like you're supposed to be here to heal. You don't feel you have this out of battle experience. You don't even feel like you belong here. You have this unconditional love. Everybody wants divine love, divine union. Everybody wants the heaven here on earth. Everybody wants to manifest, because remember the Lumerian timeline was all about manifesting. Then you got the power, you understanding your gifts, your soul's gifts, your power stolen. And then you got to remember every timeline of these, something was stolen from you. Your gifts was stolen, your codes was stolen, your crown, you was persecuted, you was shamed, you was shunned, all of that, right? Because you have wounds from these timelines. Then you got the Egyptian timeline, right? And that's when things really started to shift going into the Christ timeline. And so it's like all of that is being hit with us in the last 5 years. We've been punched like this in the last 5 years because it's like God is like, oh, we're creating a new earth. This was what the new earth was about. The new earth was literally about all of these timelines, healing all of these timelines. Y'all think that, oh, I gotta heal from my ex and my baby daddy and my baby mom. No, we're talking about deep cellular healing. We're talking about deep cellular healing. Arcturians operate on a very high timeline, right? And so we're talking about healing from all of these different lifetimes that you lived before. That's deep healing. You're talking about souls, memories, and gifts here. You're talking about rare gifts that you have to awaken and understand. This is the Atlantean timeline. And some of you here, this is the reason why you're awakening now to whether or not you're a high priest, a priestess, you're empress, an emperor, all of that stuff. Like it's been literally like mind blowing the knowledge that I'm like, oh, I finally figured this out. Finally figured it out. So I'm so super excited to be rolling out that teaching and stuff as well next before I get into tier two. Before we get into tier two in October. Very deep work, very deep work, very advanced work. If you're not advanced on your spiritual journey, I wouldn't even advise you really taking this class unless you got to be like mid to advanced to take this class. Like, or else you're just going to be getting the education. You're not going to be really getting the effects like how you should be because there is going to be like activations and stuff. You have the grays with shadow self. So somebody here and you have siren. So there could be grays messing with somebody because there still needs to be some healing here on the shadow side of yourself. So there's a gray here, siren here with shadow self and gray talls. There could be a shadow feeling like it's watching you, or something could be feeling like it's watching you here. With shadow self and the great talls, you have the Nephilims with the crop circles. Yeah, somebody definitely is watching y'all. I feel like there's like an energy of this where it's like they're watching to see if you're gonna go into your shadow, if you've integrated your shadow. Yeah. You got the Nagas, Alpha Draconians, Syrian, and Starseed with the blue Avians and Syrian and Taro Whites and Merkaba. This is all of the Starseeds, the goods and the bads mixed up because I feel like they're watching now. But what are they watching? Like, I feel like they're watching to see, like, are you going to deny something? But what are you? Because it says answer the call. Let's see here. Thank you so much for the gifts, you guys. I'm sorry, I be talking so advanced. Do you guys understood what I was saying? Do anybody understand the minute talking and Lumerian timeline? I know I be talking so advanced. What's this shadow here? Tanya said no. Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah, I'm like, I be hoping I don't be losing y'all. Analyzing, let your mind tell you how to. Mercury energy. That's the mind. The ninth house, spiritual values, long range thinking to travel. What is to be shared? It's okay, talk your talk. Thank you. Okay, bye, Julius. One more, please, here. Ninth house, Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. Libra, relationships, the beauty of do it with your partners. So you got Sag, Gemini, Virgo, and Libra with the grays and the Nephilim in the shadows. Somebody's watching y'all. This is what I'm getting. Communicate spiritual values in relationships. Your beliefs is at the bottom of the deck. Taurus energy. And Chiron is in Taurus. I've never seen this energy come out like this, where it's like the grays, savings, Archangel Raphael, Sagittarius again. Look, ninth house is coming out. So this is definitely significant. Something significant about a Sag or your ninth house. Your faith in something. What is it? Archangel Raphael again. Somebody here could be trying to bind your soul in something. You can't do that. I got to do a video on that too. We got to talk about soul binding and all of that and how that actually works. Like, how can somebody actually bind your soul? Mimicry and parasite claims. What is this? This could be why y'all are feeling a little like, where do I go? What do I do? Look at this heavy dark spirit spell. I can't even say it. Heavy dark spell work on a seraphim angel. Somebody is an earth angel. That's an earth angel. Archangel Gabriel, soul contract dispute, Aquarius, 11th house, dreams and visions. Somebody could be having dreams and visions of judges, ancestor contracts, or trials. Who here having these kind of dreams? Royal revenue stream. Somebody here is trying to, it's like, yeah, creating chaos and confusion, curses and manipulation, spiritual jail, people being removed from your life, mimicry and parasite claims, hearing, hearing decrees, judgment, or celestial voices, and betrayal, heart chakra. What in the world? Hold on, let's see. What is this? Who having dreams? Anybody here having dreams of court situations and legal situations? Trials and decrees? Oh, you are? Price and value and divine exchange. Something could be significant about the full moon, and soul is held in spiritual quarantine. A Taurus could be significant, or somebody got a Taurus placement, or somebody dealing with a Taurus, or somebody got a ninth house in Taurus, or Taurus full moon. Hmm. Yeah, I know I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. I gotta figure out what's going on. Let me get one more card on them on the shadow, the grays, and the Nephilim. Let me get one more card on the shadow, grays, and the Nephilim spirit. Show me what this is that they're doing, what's going on, who's involved. Shadow, grays, and the Nephilim. Show me what that's. Thank you. A mantis and the earth, fire element. Mantis and earth, survival adaptable. The Anunnaki, fire, tall whites, siren again, blue avians, star seeds. Okay, okay, I'm seeing now. Okay. Okay, okay. I see now. They're doing spell work on a chosen people to see if they're going to go back into survival. It looked like some of you here healed some type of survival mode, or you've been working on survival mode, or you're trying to figure out how to come out of survival mode. And they're like analyzing, they're watching the Nephilims, the Greys watching, they're analyzing your mind or something to see how you like go back into your shadow, or if you're going to go back into your shadow. That's why it says answer the calling. That's what the heavy spell work is being done. They could be doing stuff underneath the full moon energy, but the moon to me energy is like, it's non-operational. It's a hub for the grays. It's not even operational. So I don't know how they doing moon energy or who doing moon energy. Who moon energy? Who moon stuff is working? Moon spell work working. Yeah, they're doing something in your heart chakra. I just seen the heart chakra again. Yeah, to sacrifice solar plexus, your life force. You can feel drained, tired, or siphoned, like your energy is being siphoned. Soul held in spiritual quarantine. All right, let's see. What is this here? This is interesting. Always something with y'all. Taurus could be significant. You got power, recognition, and reward. Shrimp card, Leo energy, recognition, reward, awareness, balance, stand your ground. The universe, emotional withdrawal, fulfillment, and wishing, patient planning. I don't know what they gonna do here, because it's like somebody is watching, like somebody is studying y'all. Like lab meat or something. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Somebody's studying your energy. Light, rest and rejuvenate and light. It's almost like if you get rest, you're gonna get this dream or your this download. I think that's why dreams and stuff was coming out. Cause you're gonna see something that they're doing. Like, and now I'm starting to see, like a laboratory. They're showing me like a laboratory and you being studied. Somebody's studying y'all. What's power? Material harvest. Material harvest, nine of pentacles. They're studying how your power work, how you manifest, how you know something. What's power of material harvest? Yeah, look, the universe and wisdom. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, third eye chakra, your light, your accelerated motion, trapped in fear, disruption, patience, recognizing reward. Yeah, somebody is studying y'all. Either they're a gray star seed in human form, if this is not the grays, or Nephilims. They're ain't the Nephilims the fallen angels or something? I ain't got my laptop. Well, it ain't my laptop, but I ain't got the laptop to look it up. I think the Nephilims are the fallen angels. Offsprings of the fallen angels. The sun and the nine of wands. Yeah, the king of swords. This could be an air sign watching y'all. A Libra could be watching y'all, or a Gemini. They could have this. This could also be an earth sign. This could be a fire sign. But I feel like this fire and Anunnaki energy is y'all energy. Look, the Eight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So somebody trying to block y'all timeline? Wow, I think I'm gonna have to get another deck for this. Hold on a second. Look, Justice, a Libra, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Four of Swords. A Libra could be significant. I need to dig into this a little bit more deeper. Hold on a second, you guys. I need to figure what this is about. This feel like something's going on here with the collective. Spirit, please go into Nephilims and the graves in the shadow. What is this? I'm right now. I'm just getting watcher energy, like watching spirits, mimic spirits. Okay, yes. 200 just exited the room. I think it'd be a glitch in the numbers. I don't think there'd be that many people in here. What's King, divine masculine harmonizing. Let your light shine, sacred sexuality, Merkaba, past the least resistance, chosen one. High Priestess, soulmate, healing separation, and Queen, the divine feminine. So this has something to do about your love, divine feminine, divine masculine, soulmate, healing separation, High Priestess, unification, the chosen one. I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. It sounds like there's a watcher mimic spirit. Because we got the word mimic out there. There's a watcher mimic spirit watching how you do something. If you are a master manifester and you manifested union, you manifested a material harvest, you're manifesting here, somebody is studying and watching how y'all do this. Because this says, look, Merkaba activation, sacred sexuality. You chose ease and grace. You're a chosen one. You're aligning with abundance, personal freedom and release, personal empowerment, soulmate, healing separation, soulmate mission, soul merger reunion. The Holy Grail code. So you could be somebody that holds the Holy Grail code and somebody's watching this or watching you. That's what I'm getting. Somebody's watching how you do something. Yeah, change your perception. It's okay. This could be a karmic. A karmic could be a gray or a Nephilim or something. I think one of my karmic exes is a Nephilim. Yeah, look, the chosen one. Trust, ask, listen, and allow. Somebody's watching how you do something. You're the chosen one. Wow. But they studying you hard. And who is all these women? So you got the Justice, the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Four of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, Five of Swords. Hmm. Somebody here is walking karma. Show me what this energy is here. So, yeah, Queen of Swords. I'm talking to somebody here who is either a master or you're ready to go into mastery in something. This message may not be for everybody. This message is about somebody who is either They've mastered their own energy, their own power, their gifts. They're going deeper into something. And you're being like studied or something. The Queen of Swords, you master something. Remember the mental plane of existence. And you're coming out as all the queens. So the Queen of Swords is someone, that's how you manifest. You got to manifest on the mental plane first. Then it's like you know how to walk in your power. You could be somebody that comes off like the Queen of Wands. You look good. You're very sexy. Nobody don't think you even got any intelligence when you're looking at the Queen of Wands. But you're walking karma, the Justice card. And then it's like, yeah, I'm trying to tell you, somebody watching y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, Five of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's watching your sovereignty. They're watching how you do something. They're watching how you be this Nine of Pentacles. You literally do everything like you do everything by yourself. You're healing by yourself. You're manifesting by yourself. You're aligning with this and that by yourself. They're watching this. How do you do this? Look, Page of Wands and a High Priestess. It's like they want to know your secret. It's like people want to know your secret. It's like, no. For some of you, with the Emperor, the Four of Pentacles, and Hangman, I feel like you came into some type of level of like, some type of level of your healing of your masculine energy. Did somebody heal their masculine energy? And then somebody here could be like, somebody here going from single to in a committed relationship. This is the Nine of Pentacles to the Hierophant. I don't know, y'all, man. So it's just giving mind your business. Let me get back to the reading. It's just giving like mind your business. Wait a minute, hold on one second, real quick. Before I get into that, let me see, because that'd be the final thing I do. Let me see what timeline this is coming from. It's giving mind your business. Somebody want to know the secret sauce to something. They want to know the Kool-Aid. They all up in the Kool-Aid, don't know the flavor. They want to know your secret flavor. Trees, ancestor, persecution. This is somebody that killed y'all in a past lifetime. Yeah. Could have been in the Lantern timeline. A lover? Somebody here, a lover took y'all life in a previous lifetime. What's trees here? Somebody persecuted y'all. You got wisdom that came out in reverse with trees, phobias. What's trees and wisdom in reverse? For the lessons and blessings around spirituality and religion, transportation, father, and angels. Give me one more here. And you got biblical timeline. Unrequited love, Atlantis again. And remember, I was just telling y'all about the Atlantis timeline. I was telling y'all about the Atlantis timeline, how it fell because they got so big in their ego. That's when the ego came in and distorted a lot of things. This energy is is very chaotic, it's very jealous. Let me get 4 cards off this timeline. Show me this galactic timeline. Okay. Reflection in reverse. Initiation in the Count Saint Germain, Queen of Cups again. 2 worlds. What's reflection in reverse? What's this here? Because what it feels like is the 5 of Cups. Yeah, somebody here is not doing the work for something. The will. It's like somebody does the work and somebody doesn't. Yeah, look, you're going into a commitment, Chariot. You got will, wisdom, mind, Akashic field. Yeah, the journey. Karmic changes, Uriel. Yeah, it's like you're going into a new journey. It's almost like, okay, this is what I'm getting. All right. Somebody here has either left a karmic that was either a gray, you was sleeping or messing around with a gray or Nephilim. Maybe even an Anunnaki. Okay. You was sleeping with somebody that was manipulative, controlling, and whatever, or you was around people. Let's say if you was at a job, these people were controlling, they were unethical, but these people were like very intrigued, but wouldn't show it of who you were or your energy when it came to you walking away. And now they're watching you and they're seeing you manifest something. It's like they're seeing your ninth house energy, like how strong your faith and your will is. But they don't carry this wisdom. These are energies that don't reflect, don't carry the wisdom, don't heal or anything. And now it's like a lot of, I'm getting like a lot of your exes, a lot of people around you, your co-workers, your employees, your old bosses and all that. Okay, them old timelines, they're sad now. They're depressed now. And now they're looking at you like, how did she manifest her counterpart? Yeah, look, the lookout in karmic trenches. These are karmics. How did she manifest this life for herself? How did she do this? Archangel Uriel, this could be some an Egyptian. Okay, look, views of the ego. I'm trying to tell you. So it's something here about there. You got Seven of Swords balance with the World card. That's the World card. Wow. So a bunch of people in your energy or around you are watching you, and their souls. That's what this is. Got it. There's a bunch of people watching, there's a bunch of people around you, their souls is in quarantine, and that's what spirit wants you to know. That's why, see, you've been so focused. That's why in the very beginning of the reading, I got this very high galactic, I was getting this high galactic messages in the beginning. Because you already ready to go to somebody's ready to go to another level, like a deeper level of their soul journey. Because you already did the basis of healing, walking away from karmics, you're seeing karmics, you're understanding karmic energy, you're understanding energy, you're understanding lessons. You already know to look out. This little girl is looking at the flower. She's inspecting something. You already know energies that's good for you and not good for you. You know who's karmic partner and not a karmic partner. You're basically in this divine feminine, divine masculine energy. The king and the queen came out, right? You're harmonizing your energy. You know how to look beyond the illusion. You got people who are watching you because you know grays know how to take over. People who are low vibrational and have done in their healing, the grays know how to infiltrate the body. Remember, the grays are they're a species in a star seed that don't have no emotions, no feelings. They love to just look and just study and analyze. That's what they like to do. They're a mental star seed. And so it's like they're infiltrated by the grays or the Nephilim. These could be fallen angels, fallen spirits, monitoring spirits, whatever. They're watching you. They're literally watching you because their soul, why they're watching? Because their soul is in spiritual quarantine. And when you get infiltrated by a gray, what I've learned over the last 4 or 5 years, when you get infiltrated by a gray star seed, they basically swap out your soul and take your soul to somewhere that's being in quarantine. This is what your enemies. It's like I wouldn't say enemies. These are like friends, families, lovers, people who you walked away from. They're now in the 5 of Cups because they didn't do some type of shadow work. They didn't listen to their own inner wisdom. They didn't listen to their intuition. They didn't look beyond some type of illusion. It's almost like they couldn't sit down to really do the deep inner healing work that they needed to do to shift and change in their life. People got to understand you don't have to be spiritual. You don't have to be religious. You don't have to know it all. All you have to do is show up and choose better, choose different. That's how you shift timelines. That's how you heal. You look at your habits and say, I'm going to choose different today. You look at what's going on around you and you say, I'm going to choose better today. It's like you chose wisdom. You chose to follow the guidance, the inner guidance of yourself. This is why it says trust, ask, listen, and allow. This is why the ninth house is coming out because you literally understood something here about your faith. You understood something here about your connection with God. And these people didn't get that. It didn't click for them. And now it's like you're going into this new timeline of good fortune. You're going into this new timeline here of divine union here. You're going into a counterpart. It's because you're chosen. You're going into aligned abundance. You're going into a freedom of rebirth, personal freedom unleashed. It is because you took some type of responsibility and see, you honored your agreement. You've mastered and alchemized your energy. And now they're watching, how does she activate her higher self? How did she do it? Look, higher heart open. It's because you remember that you can do it. You remembered who you were. You was like, I don't want to be shift. I'm going to shift myself. You done went through the false twin flames. You done went through the colorless twin flames. You done went through the karmic energies and all that. And you said, baby, I am home. Welcome home. I have literally processed and purged all karmic debris and karmic energy. I have learned how to open my heart. I have learned how to speak my truth. I have learned to understand what true transformation is. See, and this is why they're watching you, because you went through a process of surrender. You went through a process of letting go. You went through a process of walking away from things and people that no longer serve you. You've had your breakthrough. And for some of you, I'm getting chilled. You had many breakthroughs. You had many times where you wasn't just down one time, you was down two times. You was down three times. You went through things 4 or 5 times before you had to really finally understand that, wait a minute, this is something that I need to learn. This is a karmic energy that I need to learn how to process. Was about your reflection and your energy to be able to transmute and alchemize things and get out of things. How does she do it? How does she get up every day and still have power? How does she get up every day and still have strength? How does she do it and still materialize harvest? What do you mean she's connected to the universe? What do you mean she's tapped into her wisdom? See, you're tapped into your wisdom. These other people didn't know how to tap into your wisdom. And this is why they're studying you. But see, you're not focused on them. And that's why it was hard for me to even tap into their energy. Because when you don't focus on the past, you don't focus on the exes, you don't focus on the ex lovers and the ex friends and everything that went into your past, you look forward and you move forward. You're focusing on now. How do I retrieve my soul's gifts? How do I step into my soul's purpose? How do I understand what it really truly means to really elevate and live on that life? You're no longer in the karmic trenches. In the karmic trenches, these people are actually watching you and looking at you. These people's soul is actually in quarantine. And the reason why these people's souls in quarantine, because these people did not value you. These people did not give you the proper divine exchange. And for some of you, like I said, you're walking karma. When I seen the Justice and the Queen of Wands, these are energies that did not properly exchange with your soul. And now their soul is in quarantine, not because they didn't properly exchange with you, it's because they didn't properly do the inner work. And see, when people don't do the inner work, they want to look at you and they want to blame you because now you're living your life in peace. You're living your life in joy. Your faith is so deep with the kingdom of God that people can't even realize, how is she doing it? It's because they didn't do the reflecting. They didn't do the healing. They didn't do the inner work. Don't watch me, watch TV. Wow, that's what this is. See, somebody here is chosen, and it's because you're chosen, the veil is being lifted, and now people are actually seeing that, wait a minute, she's actually home. She's actually glowing. She's actually looking different. She's moving different. She's talking different. She's responding different. She ain't the same person no more. She don't eat at the same places no more. She don't hang out with the same people no more. She don't talk the way that she used to talk no more. It's like you're understanding how to align your power with your wisdom. You're understanding how the universe actually works. You're understanding how the most God works in structure and order in divine timing. Somebody is asking, allowing, and trusting for it to come in. And by God, somebody's faith has become stronger. The ninth house is out here twice. It says spiritual values. Spiritual values. Stay analyzing your mind and how does she do it? How does it work? How is she doing it? Libra energy, partnership. I could do all things through who God Christ is and strengthens me. You see what I'm saying? It's like you're understanding that through God, through Christ, I am going to be strengthened every single day. And I'm not just going to be strengthened with the ability to be able to get up and walk around. I'm being strengthened with wisdom. I'm being strengthened with healing. I'm being strengthened with remembrance. I'm being strengthened with understanding. I'm being strengthened with grace on myself. I'm being strengthened with patience on myself. I'm being strengthened with love for myself that's deeper than nobody don't understand. See, you can't tell me nothing about my relationship with God. You can't tell me about my relationship with Christ because, see, I've been through some things. Not once, not twice, not three, not four, not five, not 6 times, 10 times over. More than 9 lives. I've literally been through some things. And when you've been through some things and you sit down and you reflect on your wisdom, when you've been through some things and you reflect on what God has brought you through, you understand peace on a different level. You understand joy on a different level. Your gratitude is not the same. See, these people have been through it time and time and time again, but they refuse to sit down and reflect. They refuse to sit down and take accountability. They refuse to sit down and look beyond the illusion. My God, why does this keep happening to you? Why do you keep going through these same cycles? They refuse to look. Karmic trenches. See, this is something you are awakening to who you really are. My God, thank you. This is something who you're awakening to who you who you really are, who you was already was. You was just in distortion. You was just in a season of learning. You was just in a season of lessons. Wasn't nobody gonna hold you back. Wasn't no ex gonna hold you back. Wasn't no karmic friend and lover and worker and location going to hold you back. Somebody holds the power here. Somebody is chosen here. Somebody was on a fast track to ascension. And this is why they want to know how you know what you know and how you're doing what you're doing. Nine of Pentacles energy, alone, by yourself. Lone sheep, lone wolf, whatever you want to call it, you're doing it by yourself with the help of your angels and your spirit guide, the most high God. And you know what it feels like to be by yourself and you ain't got nobody but God? Do you know what it feels like to be by yourself and you ain't got nobody but your spiritual team? Do you know what it feels like to be by yourself and you ain't got nobody? Do you hear what I say to call on but God? I can't call on my family. I can't call on my mother. I can't call on no man. I can't call on nobody but literally God. God, I don't got all the answers. I don't know what's going on right now, Lord God, but I ask that you clear it and make it clean and clear and pave the way. That's how you got where you at. That's how you manifested unconditional love. That's how whatever you about to get from the universe is the Ace of Cups. It's a difference. We don't live in the same timeline. We don't live in the same dimension. Nine of Swords to the Ace of Cups. We don't live. I don't stress over the things that you stress over. I don't worry over the things that you worry over. I'm not worrying over no man. I'm not worrying over how I'm going to eat next day. I'm not worrying about how I'm going to pay my bills the next day. Our stress level is different. The timeline that we're on is different. And this ain't about no money. This is about faith. Okay? Stop playing with me, y'all. This is about faith that everything is going to work out. God wants you to know it and see it and recognize you don't have to worry about nothing. You know, you're off the karmic trenches timeline. You don't have to be on, look, you're off the karmic trenches timeline. Somebody here might be in two parallel timelines where you're still stressing and worried about something, but God's saying, I got you. Here you go. Ain't nobody hand on here but one hand. It's on one hand, the hand of God on here. Oh my God, justice. It's only one hand on here, the hand of God. God said, I got you. And you will experience an overflow. You will feel the divine. Birds can be significant. You will feel the mighty divine of the kingdom of God from my hands and my hands only. This is somebody's an earth angel. Somebody has their wings. And then divine is literally about to pour into your life justice. King of Swords, Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords, the Strength card, and Nine of Swords. Yeah, somebody here wants you to feel some type of stress or pressure, but that's over. Somebody here wants you to feel some type of stress or pressure to something, but that's over. And I'm getting stress or pressure because you no longer rock with them no more. I'm trying to tell you, it's God, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Somebody's feeling it. Confession and acknowledgement and emotions. You don't want to hear nothing nobody got to say. Now they want to confess. Now they want to confess. Look, it backfired. That backfire ain't, it's not pretty, is it? Yeah, the lovers. Somebody here didn't give you the equal exchange of energy. I'm even getting a lot of people sleeping on you. A lot of people, like, the power card is giving me like they slept on you. They didn't see that you was this lion. They didn't see that you was this royal energy. You see the lion, they don't see that. It's something about somebody's perception. This perception that they had on you. These people could have literally turned their back on you because of whatever the reason that they wanted to turn their back on you. Yeah, they hanged themselves, they sacrificed themselves. That's crazy. Look, Seven of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Nine of Cups. We're not the same. The Nine of Cups and the Nine of Wands is two different cards. No, you about to get a communication. For some of y'all about to get communication from these people. Could be a water sign, could be an air sign coming in. Look, Six of Wands try to flip out. Wow. We are not the same. That's this message. You're not the same as these people, man. Don't put yourself on there. I'm trying to tell you, it's over. It's over. The death card. Don't do it. Please don't mess up your blessing. Spirit said, Ghost, Hermit. Look, they rushing in. Knight of Swords, Eight of Cups. Walk away. I keep getting good, bad cards. Good, bad cards. Good, bad cards. Because I'm trying to tell you, it's like they want to come in, and that's what I'm getting, that gray and Nephilim with the shadow. They want to come in and watch. They want to come in and see something about some type of blessing, or how you did something, how you transformed your life to go into the Six of Wands. How did you overcome heartbreak and pain? Somebody got a story here. How did you overcome this Three of Swords? How did you mean to tell me I stabbed you in the back? You mean to tell me I stabbed you in the back, left you out in the cold, ain't give you $1, ain't even give you a swig of water, ain't even asked if you was okay, and you still standing up righteous? You still speaking for the glory of God? The Nine of Pentacles? How? How did I do you so dirty, so bad that you successfully walked away from that heartbreak? How? It was nothing but the love of the divine and the love of yourself. I'm trying to tell you, somebody did their work. That's why. The Hermit. Somebody went within and did their work. Somebody left you out here in the cold, left you for dead, to Seven of Swords and a death card. Somebody ain't show, even if somebody made a mistake, because the Seven of Swords is a cheater. Even if somebody made a mistake, somebody here didn't even show nobody no type of grace. They just left them out there for dead. Somebody was like, and like, I'm getting all kinds of stuff. I'm getting stuff like where maybe you could have thought you did something wrong. You know how you be psychologically messed up from trauma, that when somebody walk away from you or leave you or don't want to deal with you no more, you like, did I do something wrong? You're like, you know what I'm saying? Did I do something? Did I make a mistake? Did I say something wrong? You start questioning, doubting yourself. That's spiritual consequences for that. That's spiritual consequences for that. When somebody delays your timeline, when somebody messes with your soul's missions and your power, and cause you delays and blockages and all of that stuff, there's spiritual consequences with that, because you know better. I don't know why people be out here acting like it's okay to treat people like this, and you think you're going to ride off in the sunset somewhere. No. Somebody here about to be on the lookout for their entire life. So we got the Seven of Swords out here. What's the Seven of Swords? Look, Three of Wands. Watching you. Watching how you do something. The Emperor energy. Look at this. Look, my God, look at this. The Chariot, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles with the Emperor. Watching how you do something. How does she get this money? How does she get this man? How does she get this contract? How does she get this car? How is the divine keep blessing her? Like literally, the divine is giving somebody love and money. Love and money. And they like, dang, I fumbled the High Priestess. I fumbled the Earth Angel. I breadcrumbed the Earth Angel, the Queen of Pentacles, the Sun, the Ace of Wands, the Death, the Six of Wands. This right here about to be when I tell you the world is about to see this, for some of you, you could be water signs, fire signs, and earth sign women. That's what I'm getting. Or you got a heavy in your chart somewhere. They slept on somebody stupid, slow, and stuck. Y'all don't know what to do with us. Men don't know, and I'm saying it to the men. Y'all don't know what to do with us. Y'all don't know what to do with no High Priestess. Y'all don't know what to do with no Earth Angel. Y'all don't know what to do with a woman of our caliber and power and authority. I'm trying to tell you, you don't. We choose the Emperor. Y'all don't choose us. They don't even know what to do with us. You mean to tell me, how do you fumble with somebody of that power and caliber? Like, look at this. How? You got to be slow, stuck, and stupid. You got to be blind. You're spiritually blind. I dare somebody come up in my face and tell me they can't recognize a high priestess, an earth angel, a divine feminine empress when you see one. You got to be spiritually blind. You can't say you believe in God. Please don't tell me you believe in God and you can't even see me, sir. Please don't tell me it. You don't even recognize what was sitting in front of you. But you talking about you believe in God. Child. Somebody want to know about your divine masculine. They want to swap and switch energies and swish around with their energy. Access denied. They want to know who you hanging around. Access denied. Somebody can't even look into you spiritually. What's the Seven of Swords and the Three of Wands? Funny, look, they can't even look at you. Eight of Wands, King of Wands, Hierophant, Justice. Yeah, all this you manifested. King of Wands, Hierophant, Justice, and the Magician. Look at everything you manifested. You manifested this. You manifested your power, your justice, and you alchemized some type of energy. And for some of you, you've manifested somebody here that's actually a king that's going to take some type of action towards you. Yeah, and it's a tower for this King of Swords, King of Cups person. Fly. It's a tower for this person. Whoever these individuals are. King of Swords, King of Cups, all these people. I don't know. There's a lot of people here. Look at the. It's like 4 people. This could be a whole family, a whole group. This could be a family. Somebody could be a fire, water, earth. I mean, air sign. Could be earth. Mm, mm, mm. Wow. What's the King of Wands to the Hierophant to the Justice to the Magician? Yep, look, favor, oil. Come on now, stop playing. You ain't giving up. Child, this message, yep, look, Star, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Swords, they're watching you. How did you do this? I'm trying to tell you, this is a message for somebody here that's already in this energy on the spiritual realm. Somebody already manifested everything. They like it's happening in the spiritual realm. You getting wealth, abundance, love, wisdom, power, soul's gift. You reclaimed your gifts. You reclaimed your power from every last timeline that it was stolen from. You reclaim all of that back. And because you reclaimed all of that back, something is now materializing in the spiritual realm. I mean, in the physical realm. And they're seeing that. And this is a warning for somebody not to share your oil with everybody. Like, look, Nine of Cups, because it's like if you heal from some type of overgiving or people pleasing, don't share. This is the Ten of Cups. Don't share something here. Share everything. Pisces, Cancer could be significant. Chariot in reverse. You got yup, something gonna be blocked if you I'm trying to tell you. Something is going to be blocked. It's like God really wants you to I can't make this up. God really wants you to recognize the people that did you dirty. They deliberately chose the path of Ten of Swords and you stabbing you in your back, behind your back. I'm getting somebody here cheating on with their friend. Somebody here could have cheated with their friend. Chariot in reverse. Mm-mm-mm. Look, the Fool, the Two of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Lovers. You even stuck. You even stuck in a sense like, how did I do this? You even wondering how you did something. This the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress. The Four of Wands, the Lovers. You're like, how did I bring union in like this? Eight of Swords. Some of y'all is even appalled at your own life. Like when I tell you, you're about to be literally shocked at either something God is showing you in your life. Thank you for the 1999 super chat on YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for the gifts. I couldn't look up and see nothing. I be in the message, y'all. I be in the message. I be in the zone, y'all. I don't be looking at nothing. But thank you guys for the gifts, the likes. I appreciate y'all so much. I'm trying to tell you, honey, somebody freed themselves for something. And if you go back and do with any of these people, you're going to be put back. You're going to stop. They're going to block you or some sort. What's the Fool to the Two of Cups? You got everything that you desired and wanted to manifest is coming in. Look, Two of Swords. You don't see this because you're not watching them. You're not watching them. You're focused. You're not watching them. Look, Four of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. You're not watching these people. That they watching you. Ooh, they watching you, honey. Look, the Death card and the Six of Pentacles. Look, I'm trying to tell you, Spirit said, don't do it. Don't do it. Scorpio, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. What's the Death card to the Six of Pentacles? Look, look, don't do it. Temperance and the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune, and Nine of Swords, the Strength. You're going to feel like you want to do it. Somebody here going to feel like they want to do it. They're going to want to help. They can't help themselves. Somebody got their wings. Somebody did the work to get their wings. Eight of Pentacles and the Temperance card. Somebody here did the work to obtain their angelic wings from the divine. And that's why I see see how he's pouring this cup into another cup. That's how you're able to get something here, or you're getting something here. You balance something with the Two of Cups. So some of you just balanced and came into union with yourself because you reflected, you did the work. You invested into yourself. That's why your timeline is shifting. And you could kind of be looking like rushing, like, hurry up, when's it going to happen? Yeah. Yeah, look at these people rushing towards you, to whoever this is. They rushing in like the tyrant they are that got something to say. Child, look, Five of Swords. I put it on from my city. I put it on from my city. Yeah, look, these people stressed out because you in the Ten of Pentacles. Look, they want to fight you. They want to fight you for a check. They said, let me hold $1. I put on from my city. I put on from my city. I put on. Look, the sun, the moon, the Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. You getting good Wayne, good cat, good money, good energy, good company, good everything. I put on from my city. I put on from my city. I put on. I put on. Okay, ooh, child. Somebody like, dang it. Somebody like, dang, I should have held on to her. Somebody like, dang, I should have held on to her. I should have held. Oh, look at him, crying and stressed out now. Got to be more careful, man. You gotta be more careful. I don't even know what to say. This message was insane. Then y'all coming in this gray Nephilim weird energy. Like, go somewhere with that. Take your infiltrated soul. Take your infiltrated soul back to the block. Yeah, go back to the block, man. Just go back. Go back to the beginning, man. Go back to your hood. Go back to the beginning. That's insane. Somebody here ready to be putting on for their city. And they gonna want to fight. Ten of Pentacles and a Five of Swords. Somebody try to sabotage you here from all of this. The sun and the moon. Somebody is optimized, balanced, coming into union. Somebody here gonna be having that good loving. The sun, the moon, or soulmates. Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. It's like whoa. It's giving whoa. It's like wow. What's up? Okay, let me see these two. Night and dark balance. This is balance between light and dark energy. Was hit. It's like what's hitting is coming to light between this connection or something that you about to go into. Some of y'all dating or you're about to date. You're dating or you're about to date your counterpart, and the sex is intense. That's what I'm getting. Everything here is intense. The money, the sex, the level up, the joy. You ain't even gonna believe it. You not gonna even believe this. When I tell you it's a tower, look, you ain't gonna believe it. The Ten of Cups, the Emperor, the Ace of Pentacles, somebody coming in that's not playing with you, somebody is reserved. This is a man or a woman that's not a hub. You know, they're not for the streets. The King of Wands to the Hierophant is someone as a leader. They take action, they're action oriented. That's the archetype that this person has. They righteous, somebody righteous. Look, the lovers. This is your just due after being stabbed in the back by these knuckleheads. Look, they getting all blocked. After being stabbed in the back by these knuckleheads. Thank you for the galaxy. Thank you. Look at that. Look. I told y'all something gonna be hilly here. The world with the star card. Ooh, child. Don't you even worry. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Somebody here ain't got nothing to worry about. You could be worrying about if you're going to repeat something that you went through in the past. Because I'm picking up somebody here that got breadcrumb, cheated on, lied on, stabbed in the back, tossed to the side, tossed to the left, tossed to the right, tossed here, tossed there, went through this, went through that. Oh, child, the divine about to pay you back tenfold for everything that you went through. You're getting some type of reward. The star, when I clarify this masculine energy, they coming out as the star in the world. You are somebody's everything. I love it. With the lovers. Okay, okay, period. Look at y'all with y'all naked bodies. I told you somebody loves your body. Look at all this healing and the naked bodies on here. Somebody loves your energy, your body. Somebody's going to embrace your body. Somebody's not going to judge you. This could have been like somebody if they judge your body or judge your sexual performance of some sort. You know, my ex-husband used to do that. This person's not going to do that. Somebody's going to love you for who you are. Ain't that nice? That's so nice. Look, heart, you're a healer. That's why you're a loving healer. How beautiful. Oh my God. I almost want to cut somebody out again. Look, unconditional. Look at that. I'm trying to tell you somebody here. Oh my God. I'm about to cry. Look, you got peaceful and loving. See, you was neglected. You was neglected. You was abandoned. And see, you alchemized some type of energy when you went into some type of solitude. And now these energies is looking at you as some type of threat. But see, you have this undenying, dormant, tantric, seductive energy. See, these past people didn't know how to activate this seductive, tantric energy that you hold in your sacral chakra. It was almost like the right person had to come in to inspire and guide this up out of you. Yeah, somebody that knew what they was doing. Okay, period. Okay, yeah, all right. Somebody that knew how to handle it. Okay, do you hear what I say? Oh, child, you is activated. Your heart is activated. Your chakra activated. Everything activated. Okay. She said a real man. Look, it says committed. This is what I'm saying. This is why they watching you because they want to know how you did something. How did you have the key? How did you literally? I know, right? Everybody should be with their soulmates, or you're meeting your soulmates. Should nobody be meeting no karmics? I don't even know why karmic readers reading karmic energy anymore. To be honest with you, I be like, why are y'all still reading these timelines? We off the karmic collectively. We are off the karmic timelines. Mostly everybody in here should be off some type of karmic. You should have been healing, closing those contracts. I know you lying. I know you ain't been watching me and ain't been healing and closing out contracts and getting your life. Y'all gonna miss out on all of this? Cause I don't even know about y'all, but I'm living in this energy right. I don't know about y'all. I'm with my soulmate. I'm chilling. I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, get it together. Right now. Yeah, be determined. Okay, get it together. Okay, get it together. Get up off the karmic timelines. No, for real. Who is still reading that? You notice the devil don't even come out in my readings. The devil be where? Somewhere over there. I don't know. Somewhere yonder. Somewhere on another planet. The devil has not came out like literally in my last 2 or 3 readings. Because we not on them shadow timelines. This right here is like yin and yang energy. The sun and the moon is yin and yang. You are about to be yin and yang with your soulmate. 2 of Cups. And this person is giving you an actual commitment. You could have been like scared because maybe men in the past ain't take you serious or women in the past ain't take you serious. And you was like, is this going to actually go to a commitment? Am I going to actually be happy? You are. The divine is about to give you so much. So much joy, so much emotional fulfillment, so much blessing. Somebody getting emotional fulfillment, and you getting that thing. You getting somebody here taking you through there. The Knight of Cups to the Knight of Wands. Let me take you through there. Take me through there. Somebody here getting taken through there. All this energy right here. How you going to take me through there with all this energy? The lovers and the star in the world. That's healing love right there. Okay, all right. Y'all get the drift, right? Take me through there. Take me through there. What you say, twin? What you say, twin? Take me through there. Take me through there. Okay. You got quarrelsome and indecisive. Now this is kind of going back to the beginning of the reading where we was talking about what your calling. It's time for you to answer your calling. Okay. Oh, the ex Sagittarius took you through there, but he tore your heart up. Well, all fire sign men know how to take you through there. And the women. Okay, that don't count. That don't count, okay? She talking about my ex took me through there, but he tore my heart up. That we ain't talking about him. What else here? You might be getting a new Sag. You might get a man that got a Sag rising that's coming in. This man can have a Sag rising, and he gonna love you right this time. You got abandoned in reverse. You're literally not abandoning yourself. You got tantric. It came out in reverse. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody here has to let this, you got to get into your sacred sexual energy. Okay. I was thinking about doing a little dating class for you guys or something. Yeah, look, committed came out again with unconditional. That's what I'm talking about. We're manifesting unconditional love, committed love. Okay, baby. And we're gonna do it our way. I don't want to do it traditional way. I don't want to do it with everybody's societal way. I want to do it how I and him want to do it. Me and him want to do it. However we want to do it. I was thinking about doing that. I was thinking about y'all wanted me to do that. I was gonna do it for free. And I was gonna like teach and talk about how you talk to men, how you ask men for things, how do you set your standards in a relationship, how do you keep it spicy and classy at the same time? Cause y'all know I'm both. I like to do both. Okay. I'm classy. I'm a lady in the street and a freak in the bed. Okay. So I was like, dang, I was thinking about doing that. And then I was like, and it could just be like kind of a conversational thing, how to, cause I'm learning how to like for me, I'm like really at a stage where I'm understanding my standards and I'm understanding how to speak. Like I'm really learning that men don't really know sometimes. That don't mean that they won't or can't give it to you. It's just they don't know. They're getting to know you, they're learning you, they can't read minds. Like everybody be thinking men is supposed to know this and know that, but some men don't know, they're not trained. That doesn't mean that they're not a good person. You know? That doesn't mean that they're not a good person or don't have a good heart. Yeah, creative and inspiring. Throat chakra. You got a story to tell. And you got love it. Yeah, I'm learning it. I'm like so learning it. Like my man never tells me no. And if he do, he be playing. He's so sweet. And I'm like, like as a woman who don't need a man for anything, I don't need a man for anything, right? Um, or don't want a man for, I don't, I guess you can say I can do my take care of myself, right? I could do my own thing, take care of myself and stuff. I don't really need anything from him, but it's just I'm learning how to still ask even if I do have it. Even if I'm just learning. I'm like, "Oh, okay, this is how you do this." You know? It's really nice. It's really beautiful. It really is. And it'd be like the little small things, you know? Yeah. Like I've never asked any man like, "Oh, can you get this or do this for me and do that?" I was always this strong, independent woman. And now I'm learning how to be interdependent and learn how to let a man actually be a man and focus on partnership. And that does require sometimes you asking a man for something. Like we think that men is supposed to offer it to us or they supposed to just know. Like, it's like no. So it's just like setting the standards and like learning how to ask for what you want is like really important for these divine unions that we're going into because we got to still keep the apply the pressure in these unions, and applying the pressure is growth. It's not nagging, getting on their nerves, always doing this and always, you know what I'm saying, like it's like learning how to give you space because I had to heal from codependency. But and around when my cycle come on, I do get kind of like emotional. Like I be like, I want to be snuggled up, right? But it's like I'm learning how to that I've healed from codependency. So it's like I can see you and still not see you and not talk to you and still feel that security in our connection. Like sometimes women want to hear from a man every day. Oh, we should be talking every day. We should be doing this and doing that. Well, sometimes I need a mental break. I need at least one day to get my mind together. I need to get me together. I need to clean my room, clean my house, focus on me at least one day. That's healthy. And then we come back and it's still cool. We still loyal. We still love each other. We miss each other. It's like stuff like that. Okay, okay, Luna, I just see your message, girlfriend. You know? Yeah. So it's like I'm learning how to let a man because again, I was married for 25 years, and I think that's why I want to do this class because I was so focused on, to be honest with you, I was so focused on being the perfect wife that I wasn't focused on being the perfect Tiffany. I wasn't showing up for myself. And it's like when you don't show up for yourself and you try to be the perfect wife or perfect person for somebody, that makes you codependent on that person. Your dependency depends on that person. And that's what codependency really like was, especially on an emotional level, because it took me 6 months to a year just to process that I wasn't sleeping in the same bed with somebody that I was sleeping with for 25 years. So it was definitely like a lot and a lot of process and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, let me, I want to talk to my girls and stuff. I want to talk to y'all privately. I want to talk to y'all privately. Okay, because I got some things and some tricks and some tips to give. Not tricks, but tips. I mean, I can teach you a few things too. Because I learned so much about my sexuality after I got out of my marriage. Like I was married for 25 years and I didn't even experience an orgasm until I learned. Like I literally had to learn my own body. I had to learn Tiffany, how what gets Tiffany tingling and going and moving and stuff. Like I had to learn that. That took me a year to do. And so it's like I had to learn my own body and how to please my own body and what I like and what I didn't like. And then I was able to be able, like, I loved myself so much. It's like when I'm intimate with a man, it feels like this explosion of like energy to me because it was like, ooh, okay. I love that I love me. And that brings that connection and that energy to the bedroom. So it doesn't feel like a duty or a job. It feels like real true emotional intimacy. So yeah, I learned that too. I learned a lot. I just learned a lot. I didn't, I was married for 25 years and I didn't know how to pretty much do nothing. I didn't, he was inexperienced. We were young when we got together. Oh, trying to get that fly. So yeah, that was that. She said, oh my, yeah, I did. I did for 25 years, y'all. I didn't. And, I thought I was with the best. I thought I was with the best thing since sliced bread, child. I really did. I was like, oh wow. I ain't know what. When I felt it the very first, I was like, what was that? And I went through my addiction problem, so I got addicted to that feeling. You do get addicted, so I got addicted. It can be addictive. I didn't get addicted to men. I got addicted to toys. And so I would have like all these toys and stuff like that. And I started to have like a problem. So I had to let that go. I threw away all of my stuff. And spirit and God told me that I couldn't use or mess around with that stuff unless I was with my divine partner. And then I went through a dark phase with not the person I'm with now, but the person before that. I went through a huge dark phase with him where he took me through a very dark energy in my journey. So my sacred journey with myself and like going through that dark night of the soul, going through that shadow, and then going back to understanding that purity part of it, it has definitely been like a huge journey. It has, you know. You threw away all yours? Yeah, I don't have any. So yeah, so that was that and stuff like that. So there's definitely some things that I could probably teach and talk about. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to delete these people that's coming to him with these Cash App stuff. All right, y'all got time for one more? I don't know where them Cash App people coming from. You the best you ever had. Exactly. I'm the best I ever had. Okay, y'all got one more. Okay, let's do one more. So yeah, so that was that. So I was like, okay, let me I was thinking about doing like a little class and stuff. That's why I gave y'all the free ebook, and it's called From Dating to Partnership, because I didn't know how to date. I treated everybody like they was my husband if I date, and I don't serial date. So I date one person at a time. And so I started to treat, like, I was treating, like, if I'm dating somebody, it's like you're my husband. I was treating you like my husband. So I didn't know how to date. I didn't know how to like pull my energy back. I was like an overgiver and stuff like that. And so men would take advantage of that. Men was literally taking advantage of me. They was taking money, taking anything from me. They would take advantage. And I didn't know. I'm just like a kind heart person. Like money is like, oh, anything I have or can do, it was like, I'm going to do it for you, right? In the best of my ability. And so they took advantage, and I didn't know anything about that. My dad was a lot older, so he didn't teach me about men taking advantage of me. And then I finally, the person that I'm with, okay, is like literally my counterpart, and he is like a man that actually says no, no, no. It's like, I didn't need you to get me that. I don't want you to buy. I don't want you to do this. I don't want you to. He just be literally just be wanting me to be. It's like no requests, no requirements. It's like, and that's like the first time I'm actually feeling like real, like divine, unconditional love. Like when somebody really truly loves you, you don't have to perform to show up. And that's what I was like used to. I had to heal from that. It was like healing from performance love, like feeling like I had to be, and it don't even have to that you buy anything, like feeling like I gotta cook for a man, have sex with a man, clean for a man, do this for a man. All of that is performance based love. If you gotta do all of those things for somebody to invest into you or love you or anything like that, that's not real love. And that's what like I'm learning like now and stuff like that. And it's just like, I don't know, I just feel in bliss. Because I was afraid to get, like, I was like, I don't know if I want to get married again, because marriage is a huge responsibility. I love loyalty. Don't get me wrong. I love a man to be loyal. I don't like a man that be spraying his loins all over the place, right? But I was like, marriage is a lie. I was like, dang. I'm crazy. I am crazy. Thank you for telling me that. I'm definitely crazy. Okay. All right, let's do one more message. She said, nah, it's just the trolls that be on YouTube. All right, let's do one more. That was fun. So yeah, so I was like that. Maybe I could literally help other women to, open up their hearts, learn how to receive. Because even when you're intimate with a guy, you still have to receive his energy, and we tense up. That's what makes like the orgasm and your energy of flow hard. Like if it comes out hard, you're in your masculine energy. So you're in your masculine energy, you want to control and hold on. You can't get into the feminine energy where you're releasing and flowing, and you're receiving his actual energy. You're supposed to receive his energy. And a lot of times women get with men and they don't receive the love or the energy or the emotions, you know? Like, a man shouldn't really have to tell you anything. They should just prove it through their actions and their consistency. That's it. And you show up and be a lady. What else are you expecting from a man? They should show up, be consistent, and that's it. You got enamored. That's it. Yeah, show up, be consistent, and show through your actions. I don't need a man talking too much. I had that for 25 years. My ex was super emotional. He was always in his feminine energy. I don't, not to say that if a man do say something, I don't value what he says, but I like a man that has some type of structure over his emotions, some type of control. So I don't need all that. I know how you feel about me because I could tell through your actions. I know if you like me, if you love me, because I could tell through your actions. How you show up is how you feel about me. You being concerned about me, you being consistent about me is going to show me what I need to see. That's it. Let's see what we got. Let's get into another message. So I've learned a lot, y'all. Just say that. Okay, you got obsession. Okay, somebody is obsessed. Could be another woman obsessed with you. They said they love you, honey. What's this here? They said they love you, honey. Oh Lord, and you got a karmic masculine. So it's a karmic masculine that's obsessed with you guys. Yeah, exactly. Your actions and consistency will tell me everything that I need to know. But I didn't know that. When I was operating on my wounds and making choices and decisions for my wounds, I would think that a man had to tell me. I'm like, oh, I need you to tell me. I need to see. You to prove. I need you to do all that. You know what I'm saying? That was like my wound, like the wounds. And then it was like, if you didn't see or tell me, I would leave. I'd be like, okay, I'm done with this, you know? And so that's where it's like, hold on, let me see if I get this far. Almost got him. Hey, trying to get you, fly. I need you to sit there. Okay, you got animosity in reverse with divinity at the bottom of the deck. So there could be a karmic masculine that's obsessed with your divinity or something. Yeah. Oh, you got nice guy. Okay. This could be somebody that you got moving on in reverse and you got protection. Abundance, surprise, this the future. Yeah, you have some, your abundance is protected. Your abundance that's coming in is protected. What's this karmic masculine and obsession over here? You have a karmic masculine obsessed with you. Why do karmic masculines be obsessed? They be weird. Oh, it's their lust spirit that's obsessed. Okay. So they're obsessed with like your sacral energy is a gift. So you can have like a very gifted womb or sacral energy. So they're obsessed with the lust energy. And that's another thing too. Like I said, when you have healing sacred sexual energy, these energies do get obsessed with it, especially if they was carrying demonic spirits and entities and energies. They get obsessed. He keep landing there and I can't get him. What's lust, karmic masculine, and you got intuitive pleb and you got conflict. So somebody don't like what I'm saying right now. Yeah, you got faith. I'm gonna get you, fly. You just wait. There's one fly. There's always one. All right. Why is they obsessed? They're obsessed because they feel like you're intuitive. Somebody, yeah, you got rich girl, destruction, and manipulation. Because they could manipulate you. So or somebody try to manipulate something, but now they're experiencing some type of destruction. Rich girl, actual money, sweetheart. Okay, this is gonna be an open and shut case. This looks like somebody here is mad because they can't manipulate your energy. Or this lust spirit can't manipulate your energy. It could be because they can't. There could be even a lust spirit trying to manipulate your divine masculine, and that's not happening. Conflict, faith. Somebody's really mad that you're intuitive or something. Somebody's really mad that you are intuitive. Or you know something or something. Mission accomplished, welcome home. Yeah, you're in union with yourself. Master Alchemist. They want y'all to stay grounded. There's still some residual energy that's pushing through your body. So they want you to stay grounded because you're clearing out some residual energy or something. But somebody's really mad at y'all. I keep seeing that conflict card. I don't even know what to say. Somebody is upset. Let's see. The Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Let's see why they're upset. Don't forget, if you guys, if you haven't already, order your spiritual DNA codes and authority keys. Yeah, Temperance and the Six of Cups. Order your spirit updated spiritual DNA codes and authority keys. Okay. The new, if you order it from starting from today, I'm gonna be putting in there the timelines, like codes from your timelines and stuff that you need to get active or dormant and stuff like that. Okay, so I did a more longer and updated list, the Fool and the Temperance. That's why. So you guys want to order that? I think it's $44 for a basic list and $88 for the standard list. If you want to do activation of codes, that's also available. If you are still in karmic love relationships, karmic contracts, karmic timelines, please, you guys, get your energy cleared up by the Lionsgate portal. Please get it together by the Lionsgate portal is coming. It's opening up in a few weeks. It's before the 8th. It opens up 2 weeks before the 8th. So please make sure you are getting your soul purified, cleansed, and getting those contracts closed, those timelines shifted before the Lionsgate portal come in. I do not want y'all to miss out, because y'all know starting October when I start tier 2. I'm no longer going to be doing session work. I'm only going to be doing session works for the clients that I already have. That's it. I'm only going to be offering session work to them and not to the public. And I'm just focusing straight on my school and my academy. Okay, I just want to teach people this work now. Okay. So that's what I just want to let you guys know, that is we're getting down to the wire now. We literally only got like 2 to 3 years before the full new earth comes into play. Okay. So it's getting down to the wire. Y'all should be meeting divine counterparts right now. That's how you know. You should be meeting divine counterparts. Y'all should be going through y'all little mini separations. When you meet your divine counterparts, sometimes you go through a little mini separation and then y'all come back together. Then you might go through a little mini thing because y'all triggering each other to get the final little left of residue of energy out of there. Okay, that's the timeline that the collective on the higher timeline that we should be on. A lot of y'all should be knowing what your purpose is, your mission, your businesses are, what your calling here is. You should be knowing that. Okay, so please make sure you guys get that in the next 2 weeks. Make sure you're focusing on what you're supposed to be doing. Somebody could be a Pisces. What's this clarify karmic masculine and obsession? Who's this karmic masculine that's obsessed? Self-destruction. Page of Swords in reverse. Somebody's definitely watching, y'all. Could be a Libra. Somebody could have a Libra moon. Self-destruction. What's Page of Swords in reverse to karmic masculine? Oh, Lord. The Five of Wands. They is pissed. They confused. This person is emotionally confused. They emotionally need to heal. They don't know if they want to love you or hate you. They don't know if they want to come and apologize. This karmic masculine is wrestling with himself. This could be somebody that has a hard time sleeping at night. This could be somebody that's very, very lustful. Like they are okay. Somebody could like have a porn addiction. Yes, the devil. I felt it. This person got a bad sex lust addiction problem. The Magician. So they do sex magic. They could even be questioning their sexuality with the Fool card. This person got problems. The devil keep coming out. This is somebody heavily, this is weird. Somebody's heavily, heavily obsessed with y'all. With Karmic Masculine with obsession, yeah, you got the Emperor to the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, Three of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. They want to be your emperor. What's the karmic masculine to the emperor? This is somebody that want to be a boss, but they can't. The Fool in reverse. That's a no-go. That's a no-go. So you got the Emperor with the Fool in reverse. Somebody could definitely be an Aries. Somebody could be fighting with an Aries. The Aries could be watching you. This could be your new person. They could have an Aries past person or something like that watching you. You weird too. I wish I would go watch my exes, whoever they dealing with, profiles and stuff. Somebody weird. It's either y'all exes are watching y'all or the new person you're dealing with, their ex is watching y'all. That you're weird. I don't know what to tell you. I don't even care how you feel. Don't watch. I keep telling people, don't watch me. Watch TV. Y'all don't watch TV enough no more. Ain't no good sitcoms and shows no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Somebody watching, somebody be stuck on y'all. Like, go somewhere. What's the Fool in reverse with the Emperor and the Page of Swords in reverse? The Two of Swords with the King of Swords. I know it's this air sign. They don't know whether they love you or hate you. The Knight of Cups and the Seven of Wands to the King of Cups, the King of Swords, King of Cups. They're indecisive. Somebody fruity and indecisive. Somebody got like a flat butt. I don't know why I'm seeing a flat butt. What you call that? No ass at all? No ass at all. Oh, I got no ass at all. The ass look like this right here. This heart on his Three of Swords, just flat. I like my men to have a little round donkey donk, something back there. Somebody flat. They embarrassed about it too. You got the devil card. Okay. I like a little physique. That's my favorite part on my man. It's his bag. I love my man bag. Oh, I could just snuggle with it. I'd be like, just leave your back and that thing on the nightstand, honey. You got the chariot, the emperor again. So somebody trying to mimic your emperor, the emperor and chariot. That's the emperor again. Somebody wants to either mimic or fight your current divine masculine in the spiritual realm, and that's why something is being held up right now or something. What's this Fool in reverse? Somebody trying to fight y'all, man. Yeah, the Hermit. A somebody could be a Virgo. Somebody could be like a Virgo Libra. Yeah, Virgo Libra. Or Virgo or Libra. Or who is this? Aries, Cancer. A lot of Aries. Signs don't matter. They don't, but they do. I don't like when people say that. Because they really do. They wouldn't be on the darn cars if it didn't matter. Signs matter. Just take you how it resonates. Just because you're Aries, this may not be your story. They matter. I'm never even gonna say they don't. They do. This is a Cancer, ho. This is an Aries, ho. This is a Virgo, ho. This is could possibly be an air sign, a Libra. Fuck out of here. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't even see when people say that. Hey, like the sign, it do matter. That's why we learn tarot for the astrology portion of it. You know what I'm saying? What else? Girl, I play too much. I start getting tired and I start getting silly. Every time. Yeah, higher fan. A Taurus. A Taurus is significant. Aquarius is significant. Capricorn, somebody could be Aquarius, Capricorn cuss. Yep, it's coming out here. They're watching you too and discuss. Somebody watching you and discuss. Hold on, I gotta put my iPad on the charger. Hold on, put my iPad on the charger. Woo! Oh, please don't fall. They're watching you too. So somebody is a spirit guide, a teacher, a leader. Somebody could be in the public eye or not in the public eye. You could be in not in the public eye, but you're called to be in the public eye, to be an actual teacher, a leader. the Hermit, the Hierophant. Okay, with the chariot out here, somebody here is wise, they're a leader. Period. That's your new man. And you got this old man, this old divine masculine who's missing the sexual energy between the two of y'all, obsessed over y'all, watching y'all, acting like he don't see you, playing hide and seek with your energy, trying to swap and swangle. It's almost like this person want to kiss your divine masculine in the lips, in the mouth, because they're confused. The fool in reverse. I think they want your divine masculine for themselves. They weird. Like, yeah, you like my man, don't you? This what you saying to your ex. Somebody ex is crazy and weird. Yeah. 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 Because look at the cards. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm not making this up. Look, this y'all men, they look good. Look at y'all men. Look at y'all men. Y'all see y'all men, right? They look good. Look, and they're a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? Look, this is something you prayed and asked for. I prayed and asked for it. Somebody like, yeah. Your man can have nice lips. And this, give me this spool in reverse. I'm trying to tell y'all, ex is a little fruity and he like y'all new divine masculine. He trying to be like him, dress like him, look like him, act like him, sound like him, be cool, calm, and collected like him. He trying to manipulate something. It says manipulation out here. What's the fool in reverse? Child, ain't look, Eight of Wands, look, Eight of Wands and the King of Pentacles. I'm trying to tell y'all with the Sun and the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the King of Wands. What's the Fool in reverse to the Eight of Wands? Could be a fire sign. What's the Fool in reverse? The Four of Cups with the Knight of Wands, the Moon card. Yeah, Eight of Wands. Oh man, I'm about to put this person all the way on blast. So this a man. I remember I was saying that they got like that acetol on they, they ass is acetol, right? This a man that other men like. How can I say this? This is a man that's not that attractive. Y'all must have, I don't know, y'all kissed this frog. Somehow y'all kiss. This person is a frog. They look like a frog. They look like a squirrel. They look like a lizard. They just look like some creature that came up out of this lake right here. Y'all see that creature? They just look like a creature that, like, look at this man. I play too much, but I don't care. I'm about to put somebody on blast. Like, they look like a creature. Look at your man compared to this creature. Okay, they just look like a creature. I don't even know what to say. So even if they was into the same sex don't even find them attractive. Don't shoot the messenger. it's it's bud ugly. I don't like to call nobody ugly, but I don't know. I would say creature. What's the moon to the Four of Cups? Nobody likes this person. Look, Ace of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Wands in the reverse. See? Look. They like don't even this. I need to get out of this energy right here, whoever this is. Three of Wands to the Ace of Wands in reverse. Something be going soft. I think this your ex messing around with the same sex, but they can't even get the same sex thing up or something. This message is too much for me. I'm in somebody's business. What's the Ace of Wands in reverse? To the Three of Wands. That's from the back. Look, in reverse. The Six of Cups in reverse. This could have been somebody that always liked it to, perform in that angle. Yeah, somebody nasty. She said, "What did I come, girl? I don't know what you came into. I don't know what came out on these cards. I gotta read the message. Spirit, why do you need to know this? This is TMI. Cause they in competition with you. Five of Swords to the Queen of Wands. Oh, oh, somebody in here be attracting men that's in being question of their sexuality. They always, these are men that you meet that always eventually become in competition with y'all. These are men that want to compete against your throne versus sit next to you with you on your throne. Oh, thank you for the super chat on YouTube. What's Queen of Wands to the Five of Swords? I knew I was going to get it, honey. Look, the Nine of Swords to the Sun. Yeah, I just exposed somebody. Mad that I exposed something. The Nine of Swords to the Sun. They like, oh my God. I'm exposing somebody in here. It could be an Aquarius. Masculine. And this could be a fire sign or air sign man, or the air sign man got fire, or fire sign man that got air in their chart or something. Like this queen, I get this queen is y'all, the Queen of Wands. This Queen of Swords feel like it's the man. Like this could be somebody that needs to heal from mother wounds or something. Like they got mother wounds or something. That's crazy. Then look, the Hangman, all my fruity card, all my gay cards is coming out, y'all. The Hangman, if you guys want to learn how to read tarot, the Fool and the Hangman is the same sex card. You see him, he got tights on. What man you know is walking around like this? Okay. And this Fool card came out in reverse. So somebody here is blocked or stopped until they face their own sexuality. The Hangman. Yep, the Peter Pan card, girl. You already know. Yeah, because they coming off as the King of Pentacles. This is look, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and Five of Cups. This is somebody here that I'm reading and I'm exposing because they come off like this provider type. I want to be ready for marriage and a wife to women. This could be a DL person, but they're really not that. This person don't get satisfied by women. The Ace of Wands in reverse. They don't this person, this, and this could be why somebody emotionally breadcrumbs and confuse women because they're really into the same sex. Yeah, they like the way a man please them. Look, that wand is up now. Page of Wands, Nine of Cups to the Two of Wands. To the Temperance, the Strength card, to the Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the Star card. Well, dang, baby. You need a strap on. You should have said something like this. This is insane. Somebody here needs to speak up. Somebody throw chakra block. Oh Lord, I play too much. Oh child, I play too much. Baby, speak up. Shoot. We got to put you in therapy. Yeah, look at the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Somebody throw chakra block. I just see the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Wands. All right, so why the collective need to know this? Why are y'all attracted sexually frustrated and confused men? Why is the collective attracted sexually confused men? I want to know now. The Six of Wands to the Empress. Oh, it's a mother energy that you hold. Oh y'all them women that y'all the Empress to the Six of Wands. Y'all love everybody. You could be kind of like what do you call that? Pansexual or something. I don't know. Something. I don't feel like y'all would date somebody that's into the same thing, but you understand if somebody is, they just may not be the person for you. You see what I'm saying? You have your energy, like it's almost like people get around you and they just start opening up their whole entire lives to you. They start telling you all everything that happened in their childhood. You know, you give like that, your soul gives this grandma nurturing bosom type energy. Yeah. What's the Empress? The imp. That's why. Cause you the imp. That's why. Yeah, yeah. Seven of Cups. Look, I look. They just be splurting it out. Don't know why. Somebody could have told you they was like sexually touched and everything. What's the Empress in the Seven of Cups? You understand emotionally confused men. Yeah, yup. Six of Swords. You help ease their minds. Look at this. A Page of Pentacles and a Five of Cups. You be knowing that they be fighting and dealing with their demons. And it's like you help them come out of some type of emotionally confusion. You may even trigger them. But these ain't people you're supposed to be in a relationship with. How do they know the difference of not to be in a relationship with emotionally, sexually confused men? Somebody here keep attracting these type of men in their life. How do they know? The Four of Swords and the Death card, Eight of Swords and the Justice, Libra, Scorpio energy. What's the Four of Swords? How will they know? The Three of Cups, they're friends. Oh, you can't decipher whether who's friends. Okay. Okay. All right. What's the Four of Swords and the Three of Cups? And the Two of Wands. It's a choice. Yeah. So somebody here has to like pay attention or something to which you be. Oh, I'm hearing you. This because you attract all walks of life. Somebody attracts all walks of life. So you could be somebody like you attract people that's wrestling, fighting with their demons. They have identity issues. You attract snakes, gladiators, warriors, lizards, frogs, toads, alley cats, stray dogs. Some of you, it could be even women that's attracted to you. You have like this magnetism energy or whatever, and it's a choice that you have to make. The Four of Swords, Three of Cups. So this is almost like you have to think about who you give your access to your energy. That's what this is. The Four of Swords, Three of Cups, Two of Wands. Yeah, you have to think about who you give access to. Yeah, look, who you give access to your energy to. You have to protect this. Ace of Swords, the truth. You have to know how to protect this energy, who to block, and who to work with. Yeah, you be attracting the crazies, and they be telling you that they crazy, and you be like, "Yeah, we all got a little crazy in us." That's all your ass. You be like, "Yeah, we all a little thrown off." I remember my boyfriend told me that. I was like, "Do you think I'm crazy? Do you think I'm crazy, babe?" He be like, "We all got a little craziness." I'm like, we sure do. I'm top tier crazy. I'm certified top tier crazy. Yeah, I'm saying I ain't denying nothing. I know who I am. I'm certified. You know, I told him like he hasn't met all my personalities yet because I got like 12. Okay. I own every 12 of them. I got like 12. Like four of them he ain't seen yet. Yeah, sure card. It's like four. Look, Wheel of Fortune. It's like four of them he hasn't seen yet. Back, I don't even feel like leaving you guys. I'm kind of done with that reading. This is why y'all attract sexually confused partners. I was picking up sexual energy, but I wasn't feeling sexual energy. Yeah. She said I got 144 of them. I only got like 12 different ones. He know most of them too. It's some of them he hasn't seen yet. Like he haven't seen like my turn up. I'm hood on somebody's side. He haven't seen that side yet. You know? He haven't seen the side where you play about, if he play around, like, he haven't seen that side. It's like if somebody play about him, my funds, all of that. He haven't seen that side of me. Like, there's certain sides of me he haven't seen. He get the gullible, naive, loving side. That's the most part. He hasn't like really got every now and then the serious side of me because I got Libra stellium in my chart. So every now and then I got that serious side that come out every few weeks. I be like, what's up with us, man? What we doing here now? Okay. That's like every now and then. I don't really care too much about that because I know how he feels about me. But yeah, I got a lot of different personalities about myself. I got the one where I don't want to be bothered. Like I'm going home. I don't want to be bothered. I got that side to me. I got one where you hurt my little feelings. He know like if my face frown up, he be like, "Why your face frowning up?" I be like, "Cause you hurt my feelings. Give me a kiss." So yeah, my as long as I could be in my inner child, while I'm healing and maturing her, which I've done a lot of work on her. But as long as I could heal and mature her up, then and a man could be with me and support that. I'm cool. I'm cool. Probably won't ever see it now. I do want to take him back to my hood. I do want to take him back to where I'm from, and then he would probably see another side of me. Transformation Authority. But while I'm in Texas, good old peaceful, gullible Texas, honey, I ain't never even been to the hood here. Yeah, this is the emperor out here. This is somebody fighting over your divine masculine. Look, the devil. Somebody here is literally fighting over your look. They want to be your divine masculine so bad. You see, then this is what I gotta teach and talk about too. Once I'm gonna do a reel on this. I'm gonna do a reel on this. Once you get assigned to a empress as her divine masculine and you F it up, you cheat on her, you lie, you shrink, you don't heal, you don't grow, you don't walk side by her. Okay, when you don't do those things, you lose your position. You can watch, lurk, because y'all love to be lurches and lurks. Okay, you can skedaddle. You can go through her friends list. You can do all of that. You still will never ever become her divine masculine again. She has a new one. Namaste. Okay, Nishiwa. She has a new one. She gets a new one. If she gotta walk away from your raggedy behind, she gets a new one. If you ain't to not honor that contract, she gets a new one. I'll never be worried about no man ever, ever. Let my divine masculine mess up. You think I'll be worried about attracting another man? I don't never worry about attracting another man. I never worry. That's one of the least of my worries is attracting a man. That's easy. That ain't nothing. Like that's the least of my worries. The hardest of my worries is them abiding by their soul contract. That'd be the hard part. Are we going to go into union? Are we going to go into covenant? Are we going to go into union? Are you going to do what you're supposed to do so by the kingdom of God by God so we can go into union? That's the hard part. The easiest part is attracting. We all contract a soulmate. That ain't hard. I'm trying to tell you, that's the easiest thing is attracting a soulmate. You go out, you live your life, go attend some high-end events, go to some nice places. But I met my man in Walmart. You can literally meet him anywhere. And you will attract whatever you need to attract. That's the easiest part, especially if you're a real divine feminine. If you're an empress, you're going to attract men. That's nothing. It's to be the ones that can they ascend and grow with you. Who that? Who's that? Duty? Duty, what you get to eat? I know you got some food in your hands. I know he got some food. I'm hungry. I'm going to go get me some tacos. Why didn't you tell you was going? I could have had you give me some tacos. I'm hungry.
You said what?
I could have had you give me some tacos. At the gas station. Turn that light on. You know I don't like to be in here in the dark.
Gas station. The one there, Burger King?
No, the one at Shell. Turn the light on right there.
Were you talking about Rosa?
Yeah, I could have had that too. I'll go when I get off of here. Y'all be doing me dirty. Y'all ain't even tell me. I don't like fast food, but you could have went to Rosa's, got me some enchiladas. Take 2 minutes. That's okay. Don't feel. I don't want you to feel bad because you gotta go to work tomorrow. It's cool.
I don't know.
Bye, Negro. Ah, what's this here? Yeah, so somebody here want to wrestle or come back to be your divine masculine. Yeah, look, power. Look, Empress. It came out again, the very first card. Empress in power. Somebody here wants to be your divine masculine again, and they can't. Ace of Wands is in reverse. Go where you're liked and what you like. I don't even know what this is about. Like, you know how you be like, I don't even know what this is about. You don't even like women. Why are you worried and watching me? Somebody don't like women. Somebody got mother wounds. This could be somebody that got serious mother wounds here. They got serious mother wounds. It's like, why is you watching me? Yeah, look, choose wisely. You know, you don't, a man that don't like his mother or has issues with his mother or got mother wounds that he has not healed and worked through, don't like women. Me and my daughter talk about this all the time. They don't like women. I remember my daughter said that to my ex. That was the first conversation she had. Look at the emperor coming out. The emperor and the adoring empress. You see these two? Didn't I tell y'all somebody here is trying to step in? Look, with your harvest, your victory. Somebody want this. Oh, it's almost so sad that I feel bad. I kind of feel bad for this person because they're sexually confused and they have real deep mother wounds that they haven't healed. And they could feel or see you going towards a new person, or you're already in a soul realm. You have assigned a new masculine. Like this person got pushed out and you got assigned a new person. And this person here, they miss you or something. I think they miss the understanding, that the level of understanding and emotional mental understanding that you carried for them. They missed that. But that's a mother wound. I keep trying to tell you. Let me get out of that real quick. Real quick. It's a mother wound you got. Why you stop playing with my energy over here? Talking about you miss that and all that. Go heal your mommy wounds. You was treating this person like they mother. That's what the problem was. You was all letting them lay on your chest and all of that. You was holding their head and all that, letting them lay on your lap. They was like this on your lap. Wishing it was somebody else's thing. Sucking a thumb. Nasty. Somebody. I play too much. See, that's why I can't be tapping into my intuition with this stuff. Y'all know I ain't even supposed to be a reader. I'm not even supposed to be reading. I'm supposed to be teaching y'all stuff. I'm supposed to be teaching. I'm a teacher. I'm a spiritual teacher, leader, and esoteric knowledge educator. That's what I am. Cause when I start reading this stuff, y'all, I go down deep. I be seeing and feeling and understanding some things that I don't think I was supposed to be taught into. Yeah, somebody feel defeated. I just seen conflict and defeat. Look, they feel defeated. Cause you got a new person. They embarrassed. They humiliated. And then I'm sitting over here exposing all of their stuff. They over there in the nine of swords, honey. Stressed out. The strength card, the empress and the emperor card. Somebody want that divine. Somebody like y'all divine masculine. I'm trying to tell y'all. They want to be just like them. They want that position back. They feel like, look, sacrifice, material harvest. See, they feel like the hangman. See, they feel like they know how you nurture, love, cook, and loving and all that. And they want that back. That somebody's selfish though. They want it because for selfish reasons. They love you in a different way or different reason. You got the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, prosperity begins for you. You're going to have a new come up, level up here with your finances and love. You're going into a new contract. Love and finances contract. Yeah, firm foundation. Yeah, somebody is pissed. Look, they finding out the truth. That you building a firm foundation. Didn't I tell you I love my man back? Look at that bag. Okay, they finding out that you are building a firm foundation with somebody else. I'm in love. I already told him I was in love with him. I think I'm falling in love with you. He said, "Oh, really?" Like as if I ain't know that already. That's something else, y'all. I'm so. He said. And then you know what's crazy, y'all? I was like, dang, am I the one that be like love bombing? Like, yeah, he's like, right. Am I the one that be like love bombing and all of that? I think I'm a certified love bomber. It's been a year, almost a year. It's been almost a year. I think I am. I said, I think I'm falling in love with you. I am. Like, I love. I just be wanting to kiss him all the time. I be like, he be like, what is you doing? I'm like, I'm kissing you. Yeah. Did y'all break up? Yeah, we broke up 4 times. I broke up with him 4 times. And the last time I seen that, I was kind of like hurting. I was hurting him. I was like, oh man, I gotta stop doing this. Man, he was triggering me in the beginning. He was triggering me. Shoot. I told him you was triggering me. I said, you triggering me, man. I'm used to toxic love. Where is the toxicity at? I said, wait a minute, hold on a goddamn minute. You mean to tell me you peaceful, you give me space, you give me access to everything, your house, everything, right? Where's the toxic shit at? Where is the I'm chasing you, I'm gonna smack you around if you don't come here? You know, I'm like, where is that at? I was like, hold on. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, I was so triggered. I was like, where is all that? It's his part at. So I was like, man, he ain't interested in me. He don't like me. And so he was like, I do like you. Like I just don't understand why you can't discern between. And I said, discern. I ain't never hear a man use the word discern with me. So every time God kept humbling me and say, go call that man, stop driving that man crazy. Okay. Right. I was looking for the tense part, the craziness, the energy, I was looking for the hype. You know, I was looking for the you know what I'm saying? I was looking like how Tina was looking for Ike on that night when she did that first solo singer. She was like, oh, she's like, look. Okay. I was looking for that. Remember she did her when she got up there and performed for Ike the first time, and she threw that microphone from one hand to the X, and she was like, please don't leave me, baby. I was looking for that. I was looking for that. And he was like, that girl could sing right there. And she walked down. Okay, she walked down. She was ignoring all the goddamn red flags. He took her out to the diner. He was like, where what you call it at? He was like, oh, he went to go get me some smokes. 2 minutes later, he pulled out some cigarettes. She said, I thought you needed to go get some smokes. That was her red flag right there to run. I was looking for that. Oh, child. So yes, man. I left him 4 times. Every time he came back, every time I came back, y'all, he was so loving and sweet. He's like, girl, you crazy. Like, I'm not, like, he just wasn't matching my craziness. He wasn't matching my triggers. He was just like, basically, that's something you got a you problem. You know? That's what it was. He's so like, but I could see on the last time I did it, I was just like, oh shoot, I gotta stop doing this. I would like be like I'm done for a couple days. I could, and every time you guys, every time I would like stop talking to him for like a couple days, like yeah, I mean, it'd be almost a week. It was like my chest and everything was like, oh my god, this man. It was like my chest, my energy would feel such of like this isn't right. Like this, I can't. It's almost felt like I can't be without him. Like that's how I was feeling. I was like, I've never felt this feeling before. It was just, and God was just like, you gotta go get that together. And so, like, I think the last time I had to do some shadow work, I did shadow work around abandonment and rejection. And I couldn't see he wasn't abandoning and rejecting me, right? It was more so that I couldn't see how he was loving me the way he knows how to love. And so it's like when you're used to wounds and trashing and trauma, you think a man is supposed to love you from a wounded, traumatic space. You don't know what healthy peace, somebody independent, somebody that, really don't need you. They just showing up to love you. I didn't know what that looked like or felt like. Oh, that was Tina Turner. What's love got to do with it? So that's what I was going through in the beginning. I know he was like, "What the hell is wrong with this girl?" I mean, I kind of explained that a little bit, but I was going through a lot. It was very triggering. It was like my nervous system. That's what it was like. My nervous system had to go through like this whole recalibration. Like, it was like it's like I was just like so like, oh, this is too peaceful. I'm in Dallas. I'm like, this is too peaceful. You know, it's just like it was so crazy. Like I've never seen it. Like when I'm talking about, like he's a means man, and he like so cool, calm, and collected. He just like kind of go with the flow. Like we just intertwined like so well, and I was just you know, and I wasn't used to that. And I was just like he would be like, I'd be like, okay, what days can I come? Can we, hang out, come over, whatever, like that. He's like, I don't care. You come over every day, whatever. It don't matter. And that was another thing. I wasn't used to somebody like I always felt like love had to be an exchange. So I wasn't used to somebody opening up and giving me access to them and their heart without any exchange. So it's like, you don't have to cook. We don't have to have sex. You don't have to clean for me. You don't got to do nothing. You could just come over here and relax and sleep. Like one day I slept over there and he went to work because he worked 7 days a week. He went to work, and I was like, oh, I gotta get up and go and stuff like that. He's like, why you gotta go? I'm like, because you're not here. I don't want to be in your house and all of that stuff like that. He was like, you don't have to go. Just relax and sleep as long as you want. Like, so it was just like, like some days I go over there and I sleep the whole weekend because nobody's there. So I could sleep without my kids interrupting me and all of that stuff. Just be like, I just need rest. With doing spiritual work, your body takes a toll on you mentally and spiritually, and I be needing rest when I'm doing spiritual work. And so, so I feel like he offers that safe space to actually be able to like rest and rest into my femininity and stuff like that. And again, that's like something new. And then it's like he always go above and beyond and take me out. Like he'll go to work, y'all, and then he'll still take me out and be out to 2 o'clock in the morning. Then he'll go to work at 6 o'clock. Like he always just goes above and beyond. He's just so sweet. I'm so thankful. I really am. So yeah, he's just a sweet person. Yeah. So that's that. And so it was definitely nerve wracking. And it was like, because of course I'm spiritual. I already knew who he was to me from the day I met him. I knew who he was, and so it's nerve-wracking because you can't tell them, you can't freak out, you can't I couldn't like teach him, like I can't teach him nothing, tell him nothing or nothing. I can't do nothing, like nothing on a spiritual level. I can't be like, oh, this is what you need to do to work on this. And he's very, very super like God fearing. He always pray for me every day. He's just a very sweet person. I'm so thankful. Like I really am. I don't even know what to even like to say. I know he's been through some things and God kind of got him prepared before he came to me because who he was is probably somebody I wouldn't probably tolerate, in this new version of myself that I'm in now. So yeah, it's definitely been a journey, you know. Now I'm planning 4th of July with his mother. I'm playing 4th of July with his mom. His daughter is so super beautiful. I don't know. I'm very thankful. So he's just, and it's crazy. It's literally like what we think we want in a partner. It's like God knows best. I'm not even gonna lie. Like God knew what he was doing. And I remember I told him that I literally manifested exactly what I wanted because he knew I needed somebody to keep up with me in the bedroom, honey. He knew that I needed somebody that was going to allow me to stand in my soul's calling and mission and still support me and stand right beside me, I had done like a few pranks and stuff on him, and I'd be surprised at his reaction, child. But it's like, I don't know. God knows what you need. And sometimes you don't need the chaotic, crazy person. You need somebody that's going to be emotionally, mentally stable with structure, that's balanced, especially with women that, again, of our power. There are a lot of men that don't know what to do with our power and our calling and our energy. They get intimidated by it. They want to question it. They want to psychoanalyze. I can't stand being with a man that psychoanalyze who I am and what I do. I've went through that in my life. I went through men that just wanted to just like literally use and abuse my wisdom, and teach them everything I know without returning anything back. Like, I went through things where men went financially as well too and stuff like that, where I've been financially abused, mentally, emotionally abused, all of that. So, and then it's like they still don't see your value. They would never understand you on an actual soul level. And this person actually takes the times out. He knows all of my facial expression. He knows how I'm gonna respond to things. He knows how I'm gonna act to things. He knows me like literally like on a soul level. Like he literally just studies me and it's just be like, you know, it's so crazy. But in exchange, it's like I'm also getting to know that about him because I've never done that with a man either. I literally, like, when it came to my mindset with men, I felt like literally all you have to do was cook for them, clean for them, have sex with them, and just be a little gullible with them. Like, that's it. Like, I didn't think anything else. I never really understood how to get to know a man on a deeper level. Like, what is actually your needs? What do you require? You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So it's just, again, it's just been such a journey and experience to slow down and get to know somebody and understand somebody. That's how you build like a solid foundation. So that's what I'm like literally learning. Yeah, he is. He's, oh my God. I couldn't even, like, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I just don't. And again, I'm learning how to ask for things, I'm learning how to ask for things. That's another thing too. I always be like, the first time I asked him for something, I was like, you can do one or the other. I was like, either you can make my chicken, because he make this really good chicken that I like when he cooks. She don't cook that often. All right. But he's cooked for me like 2 times. So it was nice to just sit down and let him cook, or you can get my nails done. And he'd be like, I can do both. I cook you the chicken and get your nails done. And again, I'm not used. That's why it's like I'm learning that some men are not, like, you would probably think like men are, they just avoid their feelings, they don't know how to step up and all of that and stuff like that. But if you take your time and go slow and really get to know somebody without all of that, without them having to do something for you, without them having to show up for you, just really talk to them, get to know them, like take their time and stuff like that, then you will see how their love response and language is, because every man and woman has a different love response and language. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that was another thing that I had to learn as well too. So yeah. And I'm just understanding that sometimes men, you gotta show men how to actually love you. So that's another thing that I'm learning. I never knew how to do that because for a long time I didn't really like love myself. Like, I had to learn how to, love my own self. What does Tiffany need? How do you show it for Tiffany? So that was like another thing as well too. So I'm just seeing some things and understanding and feeling a new energy that I am in, okay, with everything around me. Why everybody else around me from, is going through what they're going through. So I'm not a karmic reader. I'm not a karmic practitioner. I'm fully healed. I'm not on a karmic timeline. I'm on a very high ascended timeline. I could be myself and love myself and express myself in how I want to safely without worrying about nobody attacking me, attacking it, coming from my throne, my oil, my calling, or anything. And to me, that's real divine protection right there. So that's what I feel. I feel like everything is protected, and I work hard for everything to be protected. My timelines, my contracts, my unions. You know what I'm saying? Just all of that. Yeah. Disruption in universe. Yeah. Cycle is closed out. You're going to experience unconditional love and victory and success. Yes, I be thanking God every day, honey. Every single day. And another thing I'm learning is like how to let things like unravel. So, you know, like we're like boyfriend and girlfriends, but we're still like there's levels to commitment and stuff like that. There's still some things that I want to work on within myself before I fully commit myself to another person, in a sense where it's like, we're exclusive, but commitment to me is like marriage and stuff like that. So there's still some things that I still want to get together within myself before I do that. There's some financial goals that I want to reach. And there's some spiritual and physical goals. There's still like me evolving to the highest and best version of myself as well, too. And he does the same thing too. Like he's so amazing. Like he does therapy. Like I don't know. I couldn't ask for a better person. I couldn't. He's very patient, very kind, very generous, very loving, very giving. So yeah, I would give him the world if I could. He definitely deserves it. So that's that. Okay, enough of that. All right. What else here? Yeah, partnerships and alliance. Yeah. So that's that. All right. I don't know what to say about this sexually confused ex of y'all's. He wants y'all man's spot. He definitely wants his spot. Your codes help you align yourself. Yeah, same here. I activated 3 of my codes. I activated 3 codes for my Lumerian timeline, and they were water codes. And I was shocked. I didn't even know I had them, which basically I had the ability to be able to heal the emotional body. Okay. Oh, thank you, Divine. I didn't even know. Thank you. You're so welcome. Yeah, it's so important that you understand what you're coded for. Like, y'all have to know there's so many different codes, and you don't even realize that you could be also running off of blockage and negative coding too, like poverty codes, scarcity codes, feeling unworthy. Those are negative blocking codes as well too. So it's really important that you just understand what's going on when it comes to your that's your operating system. I don't know why they don't teach this stuff in school. They need to teach this stuff in school. Yeah, I do have a class. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. I so appreciate that. Make sure you leave me a review if you can, or send me a message. I would really appreciate it. Yeah. So I think I don't know who Divine is or what her name is, because y'all know I'm not familiar with y'all TikTok name. But if you could tell her what you had got, I don't know if it was a class or did you get like a list of your codes and stuff. Yeah, if you get a list, you can get a list of your codes, and I'll give you a PDF on how to actually work with them and activate them. Oh, she did that. Okay, so she did the standard codes list. We are Lumerian sisters. Oh, hi. Hello. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so she got that one. So yeah, so you can get the list, and I'll give you the PDF on how to work with them and stuff like that. Yeah, but I love them. And they do, like, it's very eye-opening because it does take you through a lot of. I wonder if they have anything in here about. I don't think they have anything in here about codes. Yeah, that's how you reprogram your soul, is through your codings. I don't think this deck has anything about it. I might have to make a new one. It just says the Holy Grail code. Let's see what the Holy Grail code says. Because that is a spiritual code too. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, you can order it on my site. I'll give it to you the date that whatever you order or book it from, I'll get it to you by that date and time, or within that day or time. And let me see the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail code. Receive code. That's the only thing. This book is like, it don't have the right numbers in here. Yeah, 91, but see, it's on the 5. 91. Okay. So the Holy Grail code, the entire planet is seeking more fulfillment and purpose. The goal is that we collectively accomplish the restoration of the universal heart consciousness. And remember, I had already told y'all about this earlier. This card is to remind you that your soul signed up to participate in this undertaking and to align with the desires of your inner cosmic heart. When the Holy Grail Code card pairs, it often is the gift of unconditional love, but you must be open to receive the love that you desire. It is time to let down the walls guarding your shattered heart. An open heart is a vessel of a higher soul that is filled with frequency of love that is beyond words. Restore balance between your inner masculine and feminine energies and exemplify inner strength to continue the journey with ease and grace. Your inner feminine is requesting support from your inner masculine. It is time to show up, stand up, and speak for yourself and develop your personal empowerment. Setting loving boundaries will expand your heart as you experience true self love. Wow. That was just the Holy Grail code. I didn't know what that's meant. I gotta look. That is a code that's on my list. My list is upstairs, I think. But this is a code that's on my list, the Holy Grail code. All right. All right. I'm about to give me a cup of ice. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna eat, y'all. I don't know if I should even eat this late. Cause I'm trying to get my body together for Miami. Okay. Are y'all coming to the Lionsgate portal? I'm trying to get my body together. Yeah. I can't even get no fruit this late. The markets are closed. Go get some tacos. I don't know. They about to close at 11 o'clock too. I don't feel like driving over there. I'm literally just going to eat a snack and go to sleep. That's what I'm gonna do. Miami is the 8-8 portal event in Miami. We're gonna be in Miami at the Hilton Doubletree Hotel. Okay. And then Sunday is going to be like our after party. It's going to be our mastermind circle. So I only have a few more tickets left for that. But yeah, so we're going to be doing the Lionsgate portal from the portal and vortex in Miami. Okay? So if you guys are interested in coming out, come join us. We're going to be in Miami. It's going to be me, brother Ben, Jasmine, and Justice. You just moved to Texas from Florida. Where'd you move to Texas at? To here, where at? It's going to be in Miami. I think it's northern Miami. It's like right closer to the Fort Lauderdale airport. Yeah. So I think it's north of Miami. That's where I had it at last time. This is my second event there, you guys. So I've already done Atlanta. I've done Miami. This is my second event in Miami. I need to do New York. I need to do Texas. I'm definitely going to do one in Texas sooner than later. I'm going to Sedona, but I think Sedona, I'm just going to work personally in Sedona for the October 1010 portal and things of that. So yeah. Yeah, I'm going to try to do one on Texas soon. Okay, you moved to Kyle, Texas from Tampa. Okay. Yes, it is. I'm about to get up out of here. I love you guys. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you, YouTube, for the super chat. Thank you for the 53 likes. Okay, I thank you so much, Instagram, for watching. I love you guys. I am going to go to sleep because I started getting silly. I started getting silly when I get tired. So I'm ready to go to bed. You came from Cali. I love Cali. Me and my daughter just went to Cali. We did a 7-day trip to Cali and Cabo. We spent 2 days in Cali and we did a 5-day cruise and we came back. It was the best trip of my life. It was actually the very first trip that I took literally with just my daughter and not without my sons. Because when I go with my sons, I'm used to like my family, we used to travel every week when I was married. And so like it was just so peaceful. And then make sure you guys check out the TikTok shop and grab a candle. All right. But it was so peaceful. It was the most relaxing. Uh my YouTube is on the link tree, but is the life of a high priestess. Okay. Yeah, let me go get some rest. I'm tired. I'm tired. Oh, and I gotta do a review for my girl's oil. I did it on my TikTok page, but you guys, I got her oil, and that's what's been like really helping like my skin. Like on so many levels. Like my glow, her oil is so good. She has this facial oil. I don't even use moisturizer anymore. I just use the facial oil. I use it in the morning and at night. But yeah, it's really good. All right, I love you guys. Peace and blessings to each and every one of y'all. I will see y'all on another note. Love y'all much. Have a good and blessed day. Archangel Michael, I ask that you seal the live, block all interferences, close this portal, energetic portal down. Yeah, it is. I had fun in Cali. Had so much fun. I would do that trip again, again and again and again. It was a lot of fun. So yeah. All right. I love y'all. Bye. Thank you. See y'all. Bye. Okay, close this one out.